On the news tonight, to safeguard material health, federal government launches Women Health Initiative. Nigeria and Britain strengthen ties on creative economy to explore more opportunities. Good evening and welcome to Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. My name is Ife Oluwa Ashaulu and here are the news in details. Nigeria and the United Kingdom are strengthening collaborations to explore opportunities in the creative sector. Joshua Ochito reports that the two nations have launched a Creative Economy Week to expand access to jobs for sustainable development.
A night to interact, dialogue and networking among creative practitioners, policymakers, industry players and investors on how to explore opportunities in the creative sector, thereby inspiring collaboration, strengthening skills that will position Nigeria's global creative potential. Convened by the British Council in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Arts, Culture, Tourism and the Creative Economy, the event reflects the role of the creative economy in shaping inclusive societies, empowering youths, and creating opportunities for sustainable growth. Both nations believe that diverse voices, creative talent, and cultural exchange can drive economic growth.
Our mandate is clear: to create an environment where creativity is not just a passion, but a viable and prosperous profession.
The creative economy is one of 8 sectors that are prioritized in the agreement between the UK and Nigeria called the Enhanced Trade and Investment Partnership. We believe that the UK and Nigeria, we have a real opportunity for mutual benefit.
Creative economy is a gold mine of innovations. Nigeria has a lot to offer to the world. When Nigerians use talent and culture to earn money or to create jobs, that's creative economy at work.
With the theme, Building Futures Through Creativity, the Creative Economy Week will showcase innovation, skills and collaboration in 6 cities in Nigeria and London. Joshua Ochito, NTA News.
The Ministry of Livestock Development and the Rural Electrification Agency have signed a memorandum of understanding to provide solar-powered grids in grazing reserves across Nigeria. The partnership aimed at enhancing livestock productivity and support livelihoods of communities at the grazing reserves. Yusuf Jika report.
The handshake is not pleasantries but marks the beginning of a new era and the solar-powered growth for unserved grazing communities with the pilot projects in Wase Plateau State, Wawazangi in Gombe, Gongoshi in Adamawa, and Kawo Grazing Reserve in the FCT. The partnership, according to the Minister of Livestock Development, Idi Mukhtar Mahar, is to unlock the full potential of the livestock industry through a shared commitment and for the realization of renewed hub villages.
For the quality of life to improve on those areas, to incentivize the pastoralists to remain there and have access to other economic activities, we need to energize those areas. And the best way to do it is not to rely on a national grid.
All the value chains we're going to intervene in, we need power. So this is this is a big milestone for us.
For the Managing Director of Rural Electrification Agency, preliminary design for the intervention has been concluded not only to provide electricity but catalyze development of the sector.
This is a sweet honey for Rural Electrification Agency. We deploy our infrastructure to energize that entire element, and that is why we are having this partnership. We call it not partnership, but we call it a marriage of convenience.
With this partnership, life at the grazing reserves will be enhanced, thereby stimulating economic growth of the people and the vast communities of livestock developers. In Abuja, Yusuf Jika, NTA News.
Federal government has commenced the Presidential Women's Health Transformation Initiative, tagged Renew Her, to safeguard maternal health. Vice President Kashim Shettima, who flagged off the initiative, notes that women's health is fundamental to Nigeria's development. State House correspondent Abdurrahman Jubrila reports.
Congratulations! We, of course, have officially launched.
This is an answer to one of the nation's most critical requests and a cornerstone of a healthier Nigeria, rating it as a national priority. program designed to be the national engine of collaboration among all stakeholders.
This is the wisdom behind
Vice President Kashim Shettima said maternal health is the heartbeat of every family, the compass of social stability, and the index of national welfare.
Maternal mortality is a shame against which we must all rally. We owe every girl child not just the eloquent promise of a better tomorrow, but the certainty of a healthier one. Yet we cannot guarantee this in isolation. This future rests upon the collective commitment of whether as public institutions, private actors, ministries or development partners, to champion the cause of the Nigerian woman.
The Renew Her initiative will also introduce a presidential focal office on women's health, working closely with the Federal Ministry of Health, the Statewide Approach Coordination Office, the Ministry of Women Affairs, and the Governors' Spouses Forum to ensure women's health priorities are embedded in every part of the nation.
With the launch of Renew Her, however, we remain committed to expanding these efforts, scaling up mobile clinics, empowering more community health workers, and bringing essential services closer to our communities.
Renew Her is here to convene, to amplify, to facilitate, but most importantly, to collaborate.
The government also announced the creation of an AI-powered National Women's Health Digital Hub to deliver geo-targeted campaigns on maternal survival, adolescent health, preventive care, and workforce strengthening, as the hub will connect women and families with trusted health information while linking healthcare to entrepreneurship and national prosperity. From the State House, Abraham Jibrila, NTA News.
Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has called on women in leadership positions to work harder and ensure that they make life easier for other women, using the instrumentality of economic empowerment and mentorship. She made the call when the Forum of Female Chief Executive Officers of government agencies and organizations paid her a visit in the villa. State House correspondent Nta Ijebu reports.
Led by the chairman of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, Abike Dabiri Erewa, members of the Forum of Female Chief Executive Officers in government agencies and organizations are in the office of Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu to pledge support with their eyes set on collaboration.
All this will not happen if we don't really turn the lives of the young people around.
While appreciating their visit and the measure of their individual contributions to nation building, the First Lady wants them to take the lead in driving women inclusion.
I need you to mentor young women. Help them. The ones you can educate, give scholarship to. Do it. Don't look for volume. Take one and take that person through life. What about the young girls out there? You should go look for them. You should mentor them. You should birth more Abike Dabiri, out there. And a lot of wonderful women like you. You should birth more.
She says their experiences and exposure must be brought to bear in changing the narratives for women.
But who will now speak for the women? Are you going to now be in front with women engineers, women this, women that? We can start a group so that there will be voices. You have the CJ now, who is the woman, the head of service who is a woman now, and who are women, several of them. Now these are women who, as you are speaking on this now, they can speak on our behalf.
That common front is expected to manifest in the first instance as the forum pledged to work with the First Lady in actualizing her desire to complete the ongoing construction of the National Library.
Beyond that, how can we raise younger women to succeed in life? What values can we share with them? And who else to start that conversation with but Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
And I'm going to do my best, as the First Lady has charged us, to try and help more women, especially young women, to also grow into leadership positions.
You look after a woman and she gives birth to, not just in the biological sense, it's a multiplier effect because we are such social and nurturing creatures. So it's impactful because it multiplies.
As female chief executive officers in the public sector, they have individual mandates to achieve set government agenda while working together as a forum to network, share knowledge, and advance policies aimed at empowering women. In the State House, Nta Ijebu, NTA News.
In the meantime, the ongoing advocacy for women inclusion in all spheres of governance continues to resonate louder with more organizations affirming their stance. The latest is the affirmative credence of African Women's Leaders Network National Consortium for Collaborative Strategy for the Advancement of Women in Leadership. Ngozi Technical reports.
Recognizing that Nigerian women are breaking the stereotypes and standing out in different fields, civil society groups and NGOs are leaving nothing to chance in amplifying women's voices for greater opportunities in leadership, not just in Nigeria, but across Africa. Networking amongst themselves, women are exploring a workable approach to achieve their goals, ensuring that no one is left behind.
This consortium is not merely about promoting quotas, although this is necessary. It is also about women and men of conscience working together collectively to promote competence, contribution, and credibility in building a sound governance culture and a viable nation. I believe if we continue to work together, we are actually going to push this gender agenda forward.
The aim of this network, I would say, is to increase women's voice in decision-making through peer learning, through networking, mentoring, and capacity building.
The appeal for reserved seats for women in the legislative chambers, speakers say, is long overdue.
And what I am calling on us to do is to break out of that model where the women are there at the instance of some gatekeeper.
It's really high time that we have a lot of women be part of the governance so that our voice can be heard.
With continuous advocacy, African Women Leaders Network believe will lead to more women's participation in the governance as well as peace and security in Nigeria. In Abuja, Ngozi Technical, NTA News.
You are still watching Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. We will be going on a short break now. Stay tuned.
Oh, what a wonderful world of Sure Clean detergent. Oh yes, you can have a clean and bright wash with Sure Clean. Sure Clean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Oh see, for clean whites and all colors, Sure Clean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, you can see the shine of Sure Clean brightness. Now, wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. Sure Clean detergent makes your family clean and happy. Sure Clean detergent, happiness with every wash.
Are you desiring a future career in nursing science, law, medical laboratory science, public health, accounting, economics, agricultural extension and rural development, criminology and security studies, and other NUC-approved and accredited professional academic programs? If your UTME score 140 and above, then this information is for you. Admission for all these courses is currently ongoing at the Atiba University, Oyo, Nigeria's fastest growing and cost-effective private university. The university is located in the peaceful, serene and secure environment of Oyo Township in Oyo State, Nigeria. Hurry now, admission is in progress. Visit www.atibauniversity.edu.ng to apply or call any of these numbers: 081-034-94152, 080-385-79822. What are you waiting for? The future is now.
You're welcome back to the rest of the bulletin. As Nigeria shifts focus from malaria prevention to total elimination, guests on Good Morning Nigeria have identified clean environment, accurate diagnosis, quality collaboration, among others, as the most effective strategies to end the disease. Thomas Ogbathere reports.
While malaria remains one of the Nigerian deadliest health threats, its elimination is achievable through a holistic and sustained approach. Guests on Good Morning Nigeria stress the need for equitable access to government's malaria interventions and urge strategic partnership with Nollywood and other influential sectors to promote awareness and behavioral change.
Now, the strategy we've adopted over the past decade is, looking at malaria elimination just from a health perspective. Yeah. What we're saying now is that we need new strategies, we need new ways.
The message we would send most likely would be preventive. Yeah. First of all, preventive, so that after that then treatment.
The guest also advocated for increased training and retraining of healthcare workers, as well as quality assurance in laboratory testing and treatment outcomes. They called on every ministry, department, and agencies to allocate a specific budget for malaria control, highlighting the need for stronger resource mobilization across all levels of governance.
And what the data is showing is that if you live in Nigeria, for all the population that are living in Nigeria, 80% of the people that are dying from malaria in Nigeria, they are under 5.
We all accept the reality that malaria can be defeated. You see, we are in a place now that people have given up. People are just not comfortable, but just think that we're already beaten by malaria. So,
recognizing that government cannot fight malaria alone, the guests recommended improving healthcare delivery to remote communities and called for mechanisms that would support a sustained national effort. They added that collaboration efforts involving the private sector, community leaders, and development partners are vital to achieving a malaria-free Nigeria. In Abuja, Thomas Ogbetere, NTA News.
A nationwide sensitization town hall meeting on value reorientation, flood mitigation, security awareness, national identity, and national symbols has been held in Ilorin, the Kwara State capital, with a charge on participants to fully embrace the federal government initiatives. Mutiat Olushola reports that the meeting was organized by the Kwara Directorate of the National Orientation Agency.
The town hall meeting was to sensitize citizens on key government policies and programs under the Tinubu-led administration. The Director General of NOA, Malam Larry Isa Onilu, represented by the Zonal Director, Princess Priscilla Gondoalo, reaffirmed the agency's commitment to bridging the gap between government and the people. He highlighted 5 thematic areas of focus, which include the Nigeria Education Loan Fund, flood and disaster preparedness, national security awareness, values reorientation, and the promotion of national identity and symbols.
The Loan student loan was established by the current administration of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, to ensure that no Nigerian person who is qualified to go to tertiary education is prevented from doing so, particularly not on financial grounds.
According to the Kwara State Director of the agency, Mr. Dari Abiganyu, the agency would not relent in ensuring that government programs and policies reach citizens at the grassroots.
We should try to be patriotic, we should try to be law-abiding, and at the same time, we should continue to pray for our leaders instead of casting spell on them.
The meeting featured goodwill messages from stakeholders who applauded the sensitization drive and called for wider public engagement. Mutiato Olushola, NTA News.
The remains of Dr. Doyin Abiola, an icon in Nigerian journalism, former Managing Director, Editor-in-Chief of the defunct Concord Press of Nigeria, and widow of late MKO Abiola, has been laid to rest in Lagos. At the funeral service held at the Cathedral Church of Christ, Marina, Lagos, eminent Nigerians, family, and well-wishers who described the late Dr. Doyin Abiola as an embodiment of integrity and excellence to public good and democratic governance. The renowned journalist and publisher passed away August 5, 2005, at the age of 82. This will be all for tonight on Nta Ijebu Ode News at 7. Join us next week Monday for more interesting stories. Good night.
Oh, Oh, what a wonderful world of SureClean detergent. Oh yes, you can have a clean and bright wash with SureClean. SureClean detergent is tough on stains, gentle on your hands, and leaves clothes smelling fresh. Oh see, for clean white and all colors, SureClean detergent makes you shine. As you spread it all, you can see the shine of SureClean brightness. Now, wear your smile with pride and nothing to hide. SureClean detergent makes your family clean and happy. SureClean detergent, happiness with every wash.
Are you desiring a future career in nursing science, law, medical laboratory science, public health, accounting, economics, agricultural extension and rural development, criminology and security studies, and other NUC-approved and accredited professional academic programs? If your UTME score 140 and above, then this information is for you. Admission for all these courses is currently ongoing at the Atiba University, Oyo, Nigeria's fastest growing and cost-effective private university. The university is located in the peaceful, serene, and secure environment of Oyo Township in Oyo State, Nigeria. Hurry now. Admission is in progress. Visit www.atibauniversity.edu.ng to apply. Or call any of these numbers: 081-034-94152, 080-385-79822. What are you waiting for? The future is now.